Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Realtor Rant with your favorite hosts, Alana O'Hanlon and Holly here.
Hi.
What's up? What's up? So this is another episode of the Epic Benefits series. And today we're going to highlight Zillow Showcase, which is a super new benefit. And Alana's going to kind of take it away, but this is pretty sick. So take it away, Alana.
All right. So I am stoked about this benefit. I actually was looking to partner with Zillow Showcase about a year ago, and quite frankly, it just did not fit into my marketing budget. And bless Epique Realty for giving us Epic agents another quality benefit. Zillow Showcase and Epic have officially partnered. So let's talk about Zillow Showcase. Just a quick breakdown for you if you didn't know what a subscription with Zillow Showcase would look like. It is a minimum of a 6-month membership. And depending on your market, for one listing alone, you're going to pay between $300 and $950 a month for a minimum of 6 months for only one listing to be showcased on Zillow Showcase. Well, what Epic has negotiated and partnered with Zillow Showcase to bring nothing but the best for our Epic agents is no subscription fees required with Epic agents and Zillow Showcase. That is absolutely huge. Next, this
Hold on,
is,
Lonnie. Let
yeah,
me back up for a second, because so for realtors who are not using, so I think any realtor that's using Zillow Showcase already kind of knows, like, this is probably a pretty big cost savings for them,
right.
essentially, if they were to move to Epic. But for those who are not using Zillow Showcase and have never used it before, like, why bother? Why do we want to use Zillow Showcase?
Well, I do get to that in the end, but basically what Zillow Showcase does is it elevates your listing on Zillow. It enhances your listing with Zillow. So it gets more clicks, it gets more views. They actually even have an independent email that goes out. They base what buyers are looking for based on their needs and their search criteria through Zillow. And then if your listing is a match with Zillow, Zillow will automatically send a personalized email of just your listing to that consumer that is looking for the type of property that you might have listed with Zillow Showcase.
Wow.
Where otherwise with Zillow, they are not offering that type of exclusivity to not only the seller getting maximum exposure for their property, but then also helping the consumer to say, hey, we see this is what you're looking for, but you missed this property. So we're going to help you out and we're going to send it to you. They said that when I was going through my training with Zillow Showcase, that about 900 independent emails are going out for Zillow Showcase properties. So that's 900 more eyes on average your clients' listings are getting by being a Zillow Showcase agent.
Wow. So it's kind of like reverse prospecting, but directly from Zillow to the buyer, as opposed to how we do reverse prospecting traditionally, as we go through the MLS, and then it's agent to agent. So it's not that direct. That's pretty cool.
Exactly, exactly. So no subscriptions there. So you're not limited to one listing a month. I mean, say you're taking 3 to 5 listings a month and you would love to offer this benefit to all your clients, but you don't have you don't have that opportunity because you're limited for that 300 to 950 a month for just one listing. So no subscriptions with Epic. And what's even better is we have no limit to the amount of Zillow Showcase listings that we are allowed to showcase on Zillow. And each Zillow Showcase is for the very affordable price of $250 per short showcase. So really, say you were on the higher tier of that end of the $950 a month, you can now almost showcase 4 properties a month for that same price that you would have only been able to afford one Zillow Showcase if you're not with Epic. So this benefit is just huge for Epic. I'm offering it to all my clients that are over 400,000. It is an absolute no-brainer. It completely sets you apart, especially if you're prospecting for sale by owners or expireds, to be able to comfortably and affordably know that you can bring the absolute best to the sellers to elevate their listing to get their property sold for them. It's game changing for us as listing agents. So again, just to go into a little bit about Zillow Showcase, it's elevating your listing experience. And we kind of touch based on that. All your listings, if you see here in the picture here, they get a little asterisk. So they just get a highlight on the map versus all the other properties that just have their red little blurb. They sell faster, they sell for more money. Showcase listings are almost at 10% more likely to go pending in 14 days or less. And showcase listings are selling for more as well. So this has just been game changing for agents and sellers. So, and again, with using the AI generated algorithms from buyers and consumers using the Zillow platform, we're now able to match people with properties in less time and in a more convenient way.
And sorry if there's background noise. It is raining right now, and I've got a tin roof, so if y'all hear that. Hey, from this page, Alana. So
Yeah.
if you see that, if y'all see where that says the request a tour, and then it says listed by. So the showcase is another thing that's good about that for us realtors is it's direct to us. So the buyers can actually reach out to you directly, and request a tour. I think directly. Am I right, Alana?
Yes, directly through you. All of the leads go to the listing agent. It's not syndicated out to all the other agents that are paying to be part of Zillow to attract buyer leads. It's your listing, your showcase, your leads. They're getting 81% more views, 80% more saves, and 90% more shares using Zillow Showcase. So that's basically the long and short of what Epique Realty is offering with Zillow Showcase. It's absolutely phenomenal. I've been using it with all my listings since we have partnered, which was April 1st. And I just think it is such a great tool and benefit. Not only is it great for us to show more value to the sellers, but to match more buyers with properties in a shorter amount of time. It is just game changing. And thank you, Epique, for making it affordable for our agents. So if you pay for Zillow Showcase and you've been thinking about maybe switching brokerages, don't overlook Epique. Epique Showcase is just one benefit out of over 70 benefits that being with Epique offers. And I was so excited to be able to share that today because I've just been thrilled about it.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, and maybe one time we could have a call, we could have a episode about this, because it's everybody does their marketing packages a little differently. Some people do
Mhm.
one size fits all. Some people may, like you mentioned, over 400K. Some people have something over a million K, like a million K, a million. And every market's a little different, right?
Great.
And so it's just kind of cool. Like I created these tiers, and the Zillow Showcase is not on every tier, and so I sort of have my own math, right, of like what constitutes what I can afford, like what makes sense for. And then the fun thing is with Epique, we have so many different. I mean, here's like a picture of how mine is. So I actually, with all these different, we have digital marketing, the agent services, traditional, like it's kind of cool with Epique. We get so many cool things like the billboard advertising, for the listing.
Yeah.
It's just kind of fun, right? And the virtual property tour and all these different things that we get. And you could go with your client and educate them on what they are, but you could find out like what are they most interested in, and then maybe
Right.
cater that. Like I just created one where I created a custom package because, quite frankly, they didn't give a shit about any of the paper, any of the print. So I was like, okay, well maybe I knew how much I was going to spend on the print, and I could justify like, okay, I could shuffle money over here maybe drop the percentage a little bit to make them a little happier, but I'm okay because I'm removing all this print and it's basically just a digital marketing package.
Right.
So it's just really fun when we have all these different tools to be able to do that.
I love that. And I love offering the service packages because like
Okay.
you said, like I have different packages and different percentages and what is offered in those packages. So Zillow Showcase is more on the, premium packages that I offer, and not everybody wants that. So yes, each listing experience is very much tailored to the individual, but if the individual wants it and it's over 400, I am like telling them all the reasons why Zillow Showcase needs to be part of our marketing package when we're listing the property.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm super excited about it. It definitely just won me a listing the other day. The husband,
Congratulations.
yeah, like the husband was kind of like, so we have a Zillow specific presentation and I sent that as well. I kind of send my presentations beforehand digitally because on the listing appointment, I'd rather just kind of get down to brass tacks,
Yeah,
get
for
down to
sure.
business. But the husband was kind of like, I don't really care. But the wife, she's like, let me see that. And she, she has a marketing background and she was like, oh no, we need this. Like, this is a must.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I'm really excited about the Zillow showcase as well.
But yeah, super excited to be able to share that benefit with everybody. And yeah, stay tuned next week for another benefit.
So yeah, if anyone out there is listening to this and they're kind of like, damn, I'm spending a lot on Zillow showcase right now, hit us up.
Yeah.
It could mean a big difference in your pocketbook. I mean, we put a lot of money out there to get these listings. It's,
And to market them and get them sold for sellers so that they can move
yeah,
on to the next phase in their life, whatever that may be. And this just helps us, it just elevates us so we can elevate the client and their experience.
yeah. All right, y'all. Well, that's all we have for today. Peace out. Lonnie,
Yes.
have an awesome day.
You too. Bye, guys.
Bye.